Good morning.
And thank you for coming to the Rhode Island Walk for Epilepsy. So we're all here because we all face struggles with epilepsy in our everyday lives, or we support friends or family members who do. So look around you, and there's a lot of us here today. So we're not alone in our struggles. So thank you all for coming out today. And I'd like to introduce someone who's been a big supporter of ours for the past few years now, Congressman David Cicilline.
Good morning. Thank you very much. First of all, let's say thank you to Christina Velarde, who is the chair of this walk, for all of her incredible work. I mean, I actually thought this was her job. I learned today that she's a volunteer. That's how much time she puts into this, but thank you, Christina. And we also have, of course, the two teen chairs of the walk, Robbie Thorpe, who is right here. Wave, Robbie. And Gracelyn Rennick. So thank you again for your... How many young people here are struggling with epilepsy? Just raise your hand. Because one of the things that Bill Murphy asked me to do, where's Bill, who's here from the foundation, the New England Foundation for Epilepsy, is to just encourage the young people who are struggling with epilepsy to stay engaged in this work of supporting this walk and supporting the work of the foundation. Because the foundation does so much. First of all, in terms of education, it hosts summer camps for children living with epilepsy. It trains employers to offer workplaces that are comfortable and accommodating, which is always a challenge. It also provides really wonderful therapy and support groups to help families who are dealing with the issue of epilepsy. So the foundation, in addition to that, does an important amount of research, and that's a role that I help to play in on the federal side, being a very strong advocate along with the other members of our delegation for really serious increases in funding at the National Institutes of Health and also the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Strokes, which is the place that really does most of the research on epilepsy. So everyone has a role to play. My role in Washington is to fight for as much funding as I can in both of those places that can really help to solve and find a cure and a good treatment for this disease. We don't know enough about epilepsy. We still don't know enough about how to control it or how to treat it, and we have a responsibility to devote the resources that are necessary to do it. But your being here today is also a really important part of this work because you are raising money to do all the things I just described, and you could be doing many other things on a Sunday morning. So we're all doing it because we know somebody and love someone who is struggling with epilepsy, and there's a real community here. So thank you for being part of this walk. Thank you for doing your part to help us both find a cure and good treatments. And thank you to everyone who helped organize it. I also want to recognize Lisa Phillips, one of the board members. I know there are other board members here. Thank you for the work that you do. She's also the mother of the teen co-chair, Robbie. But, you know, the Epilepsy Foundation comes to Washington every year, and Robbie and Lisa have come for a number of years and are great advocates for educating my colleagues in the Congress about this issue and about how important it is that we do devote resources to help solve the problem. So thank you for your advocacy. Have a great walk. Thank you again, Christina. Are we doing calisthenics or anything? No. No. I think she will instruct how we begin the walk. But thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
So everybody, it's a 1 mile lap around Slater Park. The route is marked. So if you want to do a true 5K, it is 3 laps around Slater Park, the marked areas. We do have route guides around the walk and some surprises for the kids. So without any further pause, and watch out for your treat bags right here. We have some volunteers here handing out treat bags for the kids as you start the walk. So enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you at the finish line.